Hi guys, Super Artist here. Today, what I'm going to show you is the sort of the what am I talking about? It's sort of the right thing to do before Reaper of Souls launch because in the recent patch 2.0.3 they released they just applied some changes to the craft item which I think fix some issue that generate less fix prefix to the items to the crafted legendary crafted items. Now they just roll pretty good amount of prefix as well as value range. So I will show you. I will play in a Hearthstone and Diablo 3 at the same time playing GOM, so I didn't really have collected a lot of white items. So I just managed to craft this Sage's Journey. So which, as you can see, the only good thing, I mean the better thing than the blue boot I used to use is the strength range, which can roll up to 349. But it's still better than the normal yellow ones because they are the highest amount. I think it's 230 or something. So this is pretty good. And but I don't know why I just rolled a bunch of them and actually really a bunch of them. I think the about 700 yellow, white debris. I only got this one, which is pretty sad for me. But this is the thing to go. And currently, the what that item can do is involves belt. Belt probably not for barbarian because it has a lot of legendary belt and multi-belt, but still something to go. And for boot, Sage's Journey is the only thing to go, and it beats all the other yellows. By the way, Demon's Belt just beats other yellow stuff, so if you don't have legendary, just yeah, this should be the one to go. For the Bracer, these two are kind of close. I mean, Demon's Revenge and Raider's back, but still you have a higher chance to roll a higher fire skill damage. I think it's up to 20 or something. And the Vitality can roll up to 300, which is good. And Blizzard has less prefix, but still, I would say that it's hard to get the legend run, not as easy as yellow one, because it just requires way more materials. It's 22, and this is only 5, which is really easy, but not for Bracer. Of course, you need to do this. It requires 15, but still, it tastes less than the legendary crafting. For the chest, yeah, these two it's a bit close, but yeah, still legendary is better, but still chest is hard to craft. You need resistance and main and vitality and 3 sockets, which is it's pretty hard to craft. For gloves, Sages should be the one to go, but you may would like to buy something on the auction house because it's not that easy, but it's also not that hard to craft. As you can see, this is the new crafting. The attack speed sucks, but if you can roll critical hit chance at above 9, then it will be pretty good with high attributes. For helm, this is the only one to go, and I think this is the next piece I'm going to craft. So by using this and this, I got set attributes bonus, and I will replace this one with the demons and then shoulder. Shoulder is maybe it's even easier to craft, but It doesn't have a lot of amazing prefix. For helm, I believe you can get a skill damage, which is really good for Harm of the Ancient, for Gumrun, and for the Bracer, fire damage is a must for Baron. And I reckon Arcane is the best for Wizard too, but anyway, it depends on your build. You may need a code for your Frost or Mage, Frost or whatever. For Pen, this is best, beats other yellows. Shell, not much, and Shoulder defense is the best. Not the best. Actually, Seven Sins is the best if you can afford it. I somehow can afford it, but I don't really want to spend that money. So yeah. So that's it. That is probably it. And to do this, my favorite run is just to start this X3 at X7 or something, and then just run through all the way through the bridge, and not really tend to kill any mob other than blues, because it can get you hopefully it can get you some legendary, but still hard to get. And as you can see, I'm running at Torment 2. The reason to do this is that I almost never die at least difficulty, and if I don't die, there are still chances for me to get. I think there can generate maybe 2. This is the most dangerous thing, but still it's not that dangerous at Torment 2. So it can have give you a chance to get the pearl, so that you can boost your experience, which is good for Gumrun, because in Gumrun you mostly never die as well. But unfortunately, I think I did 20 this run yesterday, but only get one of them. I think they nerfed the pearl experience rate in the recent patch. It's really hard for them to get to this stage with the barrier, but still, yeah, just send a hammer, kill them, and get back. And yeah, repeat. For example, mostly you just collect enough of them and then craft, but I will show you what you may get from the crafting. So now my next piece is head, and it's going to be like this. I can craft 2 of them, and yeah, this is pretty close. I don't really care about toughness that much, but I do care about damage. So actually, this may be a placement for my gum run, but because even without critical hit chance, it's still I think DPS wise it still beats the old one. But yeah, the ideal one is main attributes with Harm of the Ancient damage and critical hit chance. The problem with crafting legendary is that for legendary it's really hard to roll the strength. It's weird to say, but actually it's pretty hard to roll. But it requires some luck, actually pretty much luck, but still it will do. And as you can see, the maximum damage and the maximum strength is 3 to 5 minus, pretty good, but this is even better. So 5 to 4. So yeah, that's it. What I'm going to do here is to I hope I can craft this and this. This is not really good, but still works. And maybe this and this, and mainly collect some pools, 3 or 4, and then do the gun run. That's ideal, because now the pool give me about 29 mil XP, in which I will spend in Gummer really quick. So now the Gummer is pretty good if you want to do something else at the same time. But yeah, anyway, that's it. And for those who don't know Gummer, I will not do that right now because it's require a lot of skill change. Basically, you just use a superstition to generate more health, and use Ruthless and Weapon Master to boost your DPS, and use your Hammer of the Ancient, and all the like a Marauder's Rage or something to maximize your DPS, and I can kill Gum in about 1.5 minutes or maybe a bit more. But yeah, someone can do it really faster. This just suppose you don't really have a lot of good red legendary, just all the Storm Jordan, and this is legendary. Not that good, but still it's better than normal ones. And yeah, yellow stuff, and newly crafted boot, and yeah, low end score. So yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, those make sure you get prepared for Reaper of Souls. So see you guys next time.